Welcome into Drew's Daily Diamonds for Sunday, August 10th, 2025. I am Drew Martin, breaking down the Sunday Major League Baseball slate here. We got 5 games we're looking at and getting into it, guys. Let me know in the comments below where you agree, where you disagree. Your picks for today in any sport. It helps grow the show. Smash that like button if you're liking the content. As we got early starts here, 1:35 Eastern time. We are heading to Baltimore, Maryland for the Orioles hosting the Athletics. Battle of last place teams here in their respected divisions. But hey, when you cash a ticket, they all cash the same. So we're breaking this one down. Luis Severino on the hill for the Athletics. We get Cade Pavich, the lefty, going for the Orioles. This is one I'm looking to actually be on the Athletics here. We haven't bet them a bunch this season. Their record is not sexy at all. But I'll tell you this about Luis Severino, the 31-year-old Dominican-born pitcher. He's won 4 straight starts after losing 5 straight starts. So a guy that was really starting to lose it, started to find it, and sure enough, he's riding a hot right hand here. He's also got home road splits, very much pointing to his side. For whatever reason, at home, and keep in mind, the Athletics are playing in Sacramento, a minor league ballpark. Maybe that's getting into his head. He has half the ERA when pitching on the road rather than pitching at his home ballpark in the minor league stadium. So we're going to look to use that as our advantage as well. The Athletics top 5 lineup heading into the weekend here. And sure enough, Baltimore bottom 5 lineup by the weighted runs created plus metric. So a hot lineup versus a cold lineup. We'll look at the Baltimore starter here, Cade Pavich. His last 2 starts, 9 earned runs, only lasting 10 innings for the 25-year-old out of Nebraska, the former Cornhusker. He hasn't been too great of recent. So we're getting the hotter lineup. We are getting the hotter pitcher for sure. So we're on the Athletics over the Orioles to start off on Sunday. We got 2:10 Eastern for the next one. We are heading to Milwaukee, Wisconsin for the New York Mets and Milwaukee Brewers. Quinn Priester on the hill for the Brew Crew. Sean Manaea, the lefty, going for the Metropolitans. Looking to be on the Brewers here. What a money printing machine the Brewers have been. 70-44 heading into the weekend. And Quinn Priester, if you haven't been around baseball for a little bit, this guy, talk about money printing. He's won 10 straight starts. He's 11-2 on the year. He's got near a 60% ground ball rate. I think that's going to translate well against the Mets. And guys, I'm doing this. I didn't say it at the top. This is the Look Ahead Sunday show. I'm actually doing this in the 10 o'clock Eastern hour on Friday night, breaking down the card on Friday nights here, living that wild lifestyle, really. But yeah, really looking to be on the Brewers here. And I actually think we'll get a decent price. So as long as it's not too high, which I don't think it will be, because it's not like Quinn Priester's been getting, a bunch of money in the betting markets, start in, start out. But the Brewers are playing a lot better baseball. The Mets have come in losing a couple games. So overall, we're on the Brewers over the Mets in the second game. We got next one up 30 minutes later, heading to Arlington, Texas for the Texas Rangers, Philadelphia Phillies. Zach Wheeler, the projected starter for the Phils. Pat Corbin, the lefty, going for the Rangers. I'm looking to be on the Phillies here, guys, and I don't think it will be too high of a price tag. Now, I know usually when Zach Wheeler's on the hill, the Phillies are laying a big price here, but Texas has actually been getting some respect in the betting marketplace, and for decent reasons. But in this situation, I don't think it's a good time to be on the Rangers. I'd rather be on the Phillies here. Part of the reason is the starting pitching angle, and Pat Corbin for the Rangers, the 36-year-old, giving up 16 hits his last 9 innings versus Philadelphia. That was in 2 starts last season. Overall, this year, his numbers are pretty good, but not when you put him up against Zach Wheeler. I mean, Zach Wheeler has 182 to 28 strikeout to walk ratio. Yeah, 182 strikeouts and only 28 walks. That's some of the best you'll see. In last year versus Texas, he went 7 innings, only 2 earned runs. Now, he did have his start pushed back a little bit. That's something, to watch here with Wheeler going forward. But until he shows signs of really losing it, I think Wheeler's a guy I'm still looking to bet on in this situation. And also the Phillies lineup starting to hit it a little bit better. The Rangers cooling off a little bit. So they've also struggled against righties. So we're going to list Wheeler as the starter. Look to be on the Phillies over the Rangers. Next one up, 4 o'clock Eastern hour, 1:10 local time. We are heading to Petco Park for the San Diego Padres hosting the Boston Red Sox. Brian Bayo on the hill for the Sox. Dylan Cease, the projected starter for the Padres. I like the Red Sox in this matchup, guys. They got the 26-year-old Dominican-born pitcher Bayo on the hill. Back-to-back gems. 1 earned run his last 13 innings over his last 2 starts. And he's up against Dylan Cease, the 29-year-old out of Milton, Georgia, just 4-10 on the season. And he's given up 5 or more earned runs in 2 of his last 3 home starts. He struggled for whatever reason. The only good start that he's had was against the Cardinals. Cardinals lineup has been ice cold. Overall, Boston's, anytime you're going up against the Padres bullpen has been really, really good. But so is the Red Sox. So I don't give too big of an edge here towards the Padres in the later innings. And I do give the Red Sox the big starting pitching edge. So overall, we're going to look to list Bayo as the starter, be on the Red Sox over the Padres. Got 1 game left. It will be Sunday Night Baseball for you. Reminder, if you could comment below, it does help grow the show. Smashing that like button helps as well. If you're interested in premium picks, check them out, WagerTalk.com. Experts page, Drew Martin, special up, college football, NFL. If you get it for the full season, you get the rest of the MLB season through the World Series for free on top. So check that out. Experts page, Drew Martin, WagerTalk.com. All right, 7:10 Eastern time on ESPN. Sunday Night Baseball, NL Central matchup, Chicago Cubs, St. Louis Cardinals. Sonny Gray on the hill for the Redbirds. Shota Imanaga, the lefty, going for the Cubbies. I like the Cubs, guys. They got the 31-year-old Japanese-born pitcher, Imanaga, on the hill. Solid numbers overall. And also against St. Louis, he went 5 innings, only 1 hit given up earlier this year, actually just about a month ago. I think he's going to have a good start. And he's up against Sonny Gray, 35-year-old out of Vanderbilt, 4.20 ERA. He has not been good of recent. 31 hits his last 4 starts, 6 home runs. He's only lasted 20 innings. I think the Cubbies is the way to go here, guys. They got the slight bullpen edge, number 1 hitting lineup against righties, big lineup edge overall towards the Cubs. So with Imanaga on the hill, we're looking to be on the Cubs over the Cardinals in Sunday Night Baseball. In recap, we're on the Red Sox over the Padres, Phillies over the Rangers, Brewers over the Mets, and Athletics over the Orioles. That does it for Sunday's show. Thanks for tuning in. Smash that like button, comment below, cash those tickets. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.